Welcome to DowerChin.com. Today we're going to take a look at a case for the 2018 iPad Pro 12.9 inch. Right here it is the Ztotop case. It is a folio case, no keyboard or anything. So let's take a look at what we get. We open it up. Alright, so you can see from here right now it's a kind of a flexible case. It's not a rigid case. Let's open it up. We have here a thank you card. And then we have a little silica gel packet and some foam. Alright, so we're taking a look at the case here. We see we got the cover that goes over. It kind of rolls into that standard thing we see nowadays where it kind of turns into a stand. Inside here is, you know, it's a flexible case, so it's not a rigid one like I said before. It has a honeycomb pattern here where the iPad will sit to kind of keep it cool so it's not directly on the surface of the case. There's some cutouts. We take a look at the cutouts here. We can see that there are cutouts for the speakers and the microphones on the bottom side of the iPad, or top side of the iPad. And on this side we see that there's openings for the speakers as well as the USB-C connector. On the top side you can see that there is a bit of a groove here, so it's actually taller than the iPad. This actually is going to be for the Apple Pencil. See on the side over here you can see that there are these two holes here. That's actually for the pencil to sit in, and a little notch here to kind of push the pencil out, and a large opening for the camera. Okay, so I'm going to go get my iPad and let's put it in and see what it's like. Okay, so here I have the iPad. I'll take the pencil off, leave it to the side for now, and let's put the device in. This thing likes to turn on all the time. Now I'm going to sit this in and just kind of push it in. It goes in pretty easily because it's flexible. Kind of snaps in place. This kind of stuff goes around it, and there we have it. All right, so it does support the on-off with the flap, which is nice, and the pencil goes nicely in this spot right here. It just kind of plops in, and it doesn't cause any obstructions. It just kind of is in there, easily removed by putting your finger through here. And because the pencil is magnetized, it kind of just flops in and just attaches and charges. Alright, the case itself is a smooth, kind of a smooth plastic, rubbery type material. So it's not super slick. So it's got a good grippy surface. The rolling action, we'll roll it into its stand here. See, it kind of goes, it's a bit rigid right now because it's probably new. But it does sort of tend to stay in place here. Alright, so you can kind of lay it down on the table like this if you're kind of drawing. Like say if you're doing some artwork, you can pull this out, kind of go ahead and do some drawing, then set the pencil in the slot like that. You really can't do it this way because, well, I guess you could, but it kind of doesn't go all the way in, and the pencil tips on the table and it kind of droops a bit, but it's alright. You can do that, or stick this in here, it works as well. And if you're right-handed or left-handed, it works either way. And of course, you can stand it up and have it so that you're watching movies and stuff. My display will flip over in the wrong orientation here. Let's see. There we go. There we go. So there. So if you're watching movies, you can use it like so. It's got good, what you expect from these kind of trifold cover type cases. It does hold itself pretty well. And then, of course, when you flip it down this way, it kind of tends to fold in itself and fall flat. So you gotta kind of to reseat it again. I suspect once this thing gets used more, it'll probably be a little less likely to fall apart like it does right now. But as you can see right there, that's how it works. And so once again, we'll take a look at the ports themselves. You can see there's plenty of ample space here for the speakers and the USB-C. The case itself, nicely covers the pencil, so the pencil is nicely tucked away on this bottom flap. All right, you see where that's accessible. The buttons here are easily accessible for the volume, and because it's kind of in this little larger area, it doesn't affect it. Still actually works quite well. And then on this side, the power button, and then the openings here for the speakers and the microphones. Okay, so there it is. Let's take it out of it, though. Of course, I want to see how well it comes out. Because it's flexible, it's pretty easy to pull out. You kind of flip the corners, and it kind of comes right out. just like that, nice and easy. All right. I'm not going to drop test it because I'm not one of those kind of guys that lots of money and lots of devices that can be thrown around. But from a sounds, it feels like it seems like it's going to handle falls pretty well. It's got enough cushion to handle your falls, and because the case itself kind of wraps around the device here, it shouldn't fly off the device if in a fall. So you should be pretty good. So there you have it. A look at the Ztotop case for the iPad Pro 12.9-inch 2018 edition. And if you have any questions about this case or things you want to see, please leave me some comments and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.